Welcome back to Madden NFL 20. We selected your previous game options. You can change these options and accessibility settings here or at any time later from the game settings.
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy.
Accessibility settings. Accessibility settings.
Entering unselected.
Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic. I'm
Entering. Welcome back to Madden. Screen accessibility settings is selected. Continue.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl from right here in Orlando, Florida. Coming up, the AFC looking to make it 3 in a row as they square off against their rivals from the NFC. I'll be back at halftime, but first, let's get you downtown to Camping World Stadium. Standing by our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. As always, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, Rams and Patriots still a week away. We'll touch on that later. But as Coach said, the AFC coming in here on a 2-game win streak.
And I love the fact that it's back to AFC versus NFC. We had that little time frame with captain's picks, and there was no side. I didn't like that. So let's see if the NFC can get into it. Drew Brees will be their starting quarterback. Probably a little perturbed about how his season ended. And Patrick Mahomes from Kansas City, what a second season for that youngster.
Excitement? Well, we got that in abundance as this Pro Bowl is underway from Orlando, Florida. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The NFC offense taking the field, being led in blue by the NFL's all-time passing leader. 12th Pro Bowl nomination for the great QB from New Orleans, Drew Brees.
And you and I both know that this is not easy for him. It's fun to play football at any time, but you know he'd rather be preparing for the Super Bowl and still trying to get that missed call out of his head that may have prevented his Saints from getting there.
Now the New York Giants star playing in the Pro Bowl as a rookie, Saquon Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Delay of game, offense.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination. Though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff for Gurley. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Well, we've talked about this game being hosted here in Orlando, and you and I are quite familiar with this place, especially you. You live, what, 20, 25 minutes from here?
Yeah, not bad at all, right? An easy trip to come right to the studios here in Orlando. You, of course, have to give a little bit more effort, a quick flight, then you're here, but you've learned this city quite well. And how about it? The Madden Studios right here in Orlando, that's where Coach and the guys hang out as well.
From midfield, here's Breeze. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
It's a game of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. Well, he was so good throwing the football on 3rd down during the regular season. Why wouldn't it carry over here to the Pro Bowl?
Sometimes that's just who you are, right? If you're good at something during, as you said, during the regular season, so what if it's with a bunch of guys you're unfamiliar with? It's 3rd down. He finds a way to convert.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field.
Resume.
Again, knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The AFC heading out on offense, and leading him is number 15 from the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, in his first ever Pro Bowl.
Get your tux, get your best suit. Let's head to the red carpet. NFL Honors is coming up, and he will be the heavy favorite to be the NFL MVP. And let's face it, we'll see him here at the Pro Bowl many times to come in future years.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he finds his Chiefs teammate, Travis Kelce. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down for Patrick Mahomes. What a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about, if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the team, the city, how well are you set up for future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team excited about it, think about free agents, thinking about where they might want to play. If you're a free agent receiver, you're thinking Kansas City.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes, throw left side, taken in by Hill.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Mahomes to throw once more. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away.
The NFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Ready. Waiting. Let's go,
Breeze now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Breeze will try again on second down. And he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. From the 21, it's second and 10. Again, it's Breeze. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a third and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And he connects with Ertz. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Breeze now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Now Breeze again. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Breeze now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Yeah, it's a 10-hour trial.
Back for the AFC, the Jets' Andre Roberts. Good open field tackling there, a 50-yard by just a 1-yard burn. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up first and 10. A first-time Pro Bowler.
It made it look like
the
soccer.
Just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
DeMarcus Lawrence and the Cowboys there on the
tackle.
Brings up second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So
I'm a
we've
free
reached
Jim
halftime of the
Rowe
2019 Pro Bowl with the NFC on top. As we'll send you across town to our
Game
studios
don't
here in
come out
Orlando and check in
officially
with the
August
coach
2nd.
at our EA
You got
Sports
the 3-day
halftime
release.
report.
You get it on the
The
29th.
NFC looking to
I'm
rewrite
just
a
playing
little
it right now
history
because I
as they
bought some
lead
EA
this
Access for
2019 Pro Bowl
$5.
at the break. Now remember, they've lost both of the previous Pro Bowls played here in Orlando. But maybe, just maybe, this is the one to break the streak. A lot still to play for in the second half as we go back to Camping World Stadium and Brandon Gaud.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down now, it's Connor, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. He won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beef eaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free.
I didn't know they had a trips, whatchamacallit?
Breeze now on first down. Ertz has it left side. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. When you think about the history of this Pro Bowl game, there was an all-star game going all the way back to 1939, but it officially became called the Pro Bowl in, I think, 1951.
You're exactly right. And that game was played out in L.A. in the same stadium where the L.A. Rams currently play. And back then they split it into conferences, the American Conference versus the National Conference. The American Conference won 28-27. MVP of the game, quarterback Otto Graham, nickname Automatic.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. To throw is Breeze. And Jones has it over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. We mentioned the history of this game, the Pro Bowl. Of course, for many folks our age, the Pro Bowl always meant a trip to Hawaii. You know, they held it there from 80 till 09, and again for a handful of years in this decade before the last 3 being here in Orlando.
And there's something to be said, no doubt about it, for getting to go to Hawaii. Imagine being named a Pro Bowler and going home and telling your family, we're headed to Hawaii for a vacation. But think about going to Orlando, especially if you've got kids. All the theme parks, all the great things to do, plus not nearly as long a flight no matter where you come from in the United States. I think it's a big deal and a good thing to have it here in Orlando.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again they run with Gurley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have?
And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. Julio Jones. 41 yards. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. The fade route, that seems to be becoming more and more popular in the NFL. What makes it a success?
When you have an athletic, acrobatic receiver who knows how to go up and get the football, all you're asking your quarterback to do is put it up there where he can get it and no one else. Very difficult to defend.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he cannot get rid of it. The NFC getting in there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. A second-time Pro Bowler here. This is the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help him a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
A little bit.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. To throw, it's Mahomes. And no, it's incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
This is hard as hell.
Breeze is looking to throw.
Oh, you done it. Oh, good. Good
And
catch.
that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up
Oh,
second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and now it's third down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Breeze to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. J.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
To throw is Breeze. Oh, no, lost the football. And that's picked up by the AFC. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
Man, what they got J.J. Watt on steroids?
And hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. This game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Into the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Hope this ain't one of them things where your quarterback got to be able to do this shit.
Back to throw, Breeze. He gets it to Gurley, complete.
Come on,
he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A game there of 30 big ones.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. On 1st and goal, Gurley.
Trying to get through that hole for that.
Forward here for a good little gain. A good run of 6 yards there gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC.
Oh, they had nothing.
Plays to watch. A lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes
Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or enjoy classic Madden with Madden Ultimate Team franchise or a quick pickup game in exhibition.
Is selected. 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 Edge unstoppable force select. Edge threat selected. Reach elite select. Unstoppable force selected. Entering main menu screen superstar X Factors exhibition. Ultimate Team franchise face of the franchise. Customize face customize pop manage rosters. Entering manage rosters screen manage players. Or manage players. Entering player manage player name Jax player name A.
Yeah, turn that thing on. That shit's annoying, bro.
Entering roster edited pop-up. Would you like to cancel? Player name Tiberton. UV selected. Player name AHB selected. UV selected. Short throw power 88.
Hey.
Medium throw on break sack 88. Agility strength 71. Speed 84. Player name enter the ski. AHB selected. Player name E. Montgomery.
Hey, so speed, bro.
Player name K. White. Player name Arnold. Player FB selected. WR selected. Player name C. Player name R. Ridley. Player name J. Wims. Player name R. Ridley. T selected. LT selected. LG selected. C selected. RG selected. RT selected. L selected. RT selected. L selected. Player name A. Hicks. Player name A. Ray selected. Player name J. Player name R. Robertson Harris. GT selected.
Got no writing.
Hold selected. Player name came back. MLB selected.
Dude, that boy got everyone speed, yeah?
Player name KPR Lewis. Player name R. Smith. Pro hold selected. CP selected. Player name Keanu Kamara. Player name B. Strine. Player name S. McManus. Player name S. Denmark. Player name S. Denmark.
I thought this dude had 90-something speed.
Player name S. Denmark.
So y'all better watch out for right here.
Entering actions pop. Player name J. Player name FS selected. Player name D. SS selected. Player name D. Bush. Player name K selected. D selected. All selected. Entering roster edited pop-up. Would you like to keep? Entering man. Update roster. Man. Update rosters. Entering roster. Entering team trade players.
I'm gonna take this thing off. This shit's annoying.
Entering main menu screen. Customize. Messenger. Accessibility.
You gotta take that later.
Entering settings screen. You have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to unselected.
get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say.
Yes, this is the EA access. And yes,
put it on my plate. I could get it right away.
go pay
Take it through my
$5
day
for
to day. Work and play, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bros on the way.
Turn shit up for a minute.
Olds in my safe. Had to